My screen is visible, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, guys. Good morning, everyone. Today we will be learning about non-linear differential equations. Okay. Till now, whatever we have learned, it is about linear differential equation. Now we will learn about non-linear differential equation. Okay. That statement can be represented by three statements, like I have written over here. Like first one is differential equation of order is equal to 1, that we call it as first order, and degree not equal to 1, that we call it as higher degree. Or differential equation of first order and higher degree, or differential equation of first order but not of the first degree. Okay, so what I'm talking about is all about this. I'm writing over here. Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
So I'm only talking about dy by dx. Okay, ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ನಾವು ಓದಿದ್ವಲ್ವಾ. what do you mean by order and degree? What do you mean by order? What do you mean by degree? Order ಅಂದರೆ how many times derivative is been there. Okay, how many times differentiated or derivative, how many times differentiated ಅಲ್ವೇ, ಅದೇನು ಅದೇ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಡೆರಿವೇಟಿವ್ ಅಂದರೆ, ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಅಂದರೆ
Sir.
guys. So what do you mean by degree? Power, power of the derivative, is it not? Answer guys. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
ಸೊ ಡಿ ವೈ ಬೈ ಡಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಲ್ವಾ, ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಪವರ್ ವಾಸ್ 1, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಡೆರಿವೇಟಿವ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಡಿಗ್ರಿ, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅವರ್ ಡಿಗ್ರಿ, ದಿಸ್ ವಾಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ 1, this is our order, both were 1. Now we will be dealing with differential equation of order 1. Order remains same, that means dy by dx will be there, but the dy by dx power will be there na, that is not equal to 1. So I am writing over here dy by dx whole to the power, this power is there na, this is not equal to 1. We will learn about that. Is it fine guys?
Yes, sir.
So before we go into the depth of that, I want to give some basics of the basics which we really required for our next move. Okay, the first one is function representation. Do we all know how do we represent a function? Suppose I have a function x square plus 2x plus 1. We will denote by f of x, right? Please answer guys. Suppose I have x square
Yes, sir.
plus 2x plus 1, we represent function by f of x, is it not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So now see here, suppose I have x square plus y square, how I should represent the function now? I should represent by x comma y alwa, because here I have how many variable?
One
One
variable.
variable.
One variable.
Here I have two variables.
Two variable.
Two variables. Similarly, if I have x square plus y square plus z square, how I should represent now? F of x comma y comma z. Now how many variables? Three
Three
variables.
variables.
Three variables. Is it now? Okay, this is first point. Second point is that we have, suppose if suppose I have a quadratic equation. Okay, suppose if I have a quadratic equation, how many roots I will be having? Suppose if I have a quadratic equation, how many roots will I get? I will get two roots. Alva. Suppose if I have cubic equation, how many roots I should get?
Three. Three roots.
Three roots. Suppose if I have quartic equation, quartic equation andre ಏನು?
Four roots.
Yes, power 4 ಬಂದಾಗ will get 4 roots. Is it not? So ಈ ಥರ ಬಂದಾಗ these 2 points you remember. Now for our differential equations, we represent function with the help of 3 variables. Which are those? I have written over here. What are those? X is there,
Y and P.
y and p. Here p is equal to dy by dx. Z na replace ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ it is algebraic. Is it not? X y z ಇದ್ರೆ it is algebraic. Here I want what? Differential equations. So I should have, what do you mean by differential equations? We should have one independent variable, one dependent variable, and derivative dy by dx, right? So we represent that function by capital F of or small f of x comma y comma p is equal to 0. This is about the representation of differential function ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನ್ ಲೀನಿಯರ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. Is it fine, guys? Clear?
Yes, sir.
So now here I talked about roots, right? Here I talked about roots. When we talk about non-linear differential equations, we have 4 types of non-linear differential equations. Okay, first type is, we call it as solvable for p. Okay, second one is solvable for x, solvable for y, and fourth one is Clairaut's form or Clairaut's equation, we say. In terms of non-linear differential equations, how many types of differential equations we get? We get 4 types.
Four.
What are those? Solvable for p, solvable for x,
Solvable for X.
solvable for
Solvable for
y,
Y.
and Clairaut's form. Okay, today we will be discussing about solvable for p. So I'll write over here solvable for p. So in all the cases you should remember that function will be having how many variables, and what are those? 3 variables. What are those? X, y, and
P.
p. What is our p there? P is dy by dx, as we have represented over here. Is it fine? So I'll tell you the method of solving this solvable for p. Now I talked about the roots for quadratic. If suppose for quadratic equation, how many roots I get?
Two roots.
2, sir.
2 alwa. So this is our root 1, this is our root 2. Okay, now what do we do after getting these roots? Okay, first of all quadratic root na ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ I'll tell you. See, so insoluble for p, if any equation, okay, listen carefully, if any equation, if you are able to factorize them in terms of product of two terms, are you getting? If you are able to factorize them in terms of p, you say what? Any equation, if it is, if you are able to factorize them in terms of p, then you can apply what? Solvable for p. Is it fine, guys? ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ?
Yes, sir.
If you are able to factorize the given equation, question ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರಲ್ವಾ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಲ್ಲಿ, if you are able to factorize that in terms of product of p, ಓಕೆನಾ, ಆವಾಗ you can apply solvable for p. You just have a rough idea now what I am telling. When we solve the problem, you will get brief idea. Okay, first of all root ಅನ್ನು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. Okay, if it is cubic equation, I'll get 3 roots, right? So r1, r2, r3. After getting roots, what do we do is we substitute the value of p is equal to dy by dx. Each case, what do we do? What is the first step? We will find out the roots. What is the second step? We will put the value of p is equal to dy by dx for both the roots. Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
after substituting the value of p, so we solve, okay, normally as differential equation. ಯಾವುದು ಲೀನಿಯರಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ತಾನೆ, ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಲೀನಿಯರಲ್ಲಿ, ದಟ್ ವೇ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ solve for y. Okay, what do you mean by solve for y? We will get the solution in terms of y. Is it fine? This is for the first root. Similarly for the second root also we will solve for y. Okay, that means what? We will get the solution in terms of y. So this is my first solution, this is my second solution. Therefore insolvable for p, the general solution is, we can write that, okay, in terms of product. ಏನಿದು ಇವಾಗ here I have highlighted na, just a minute, this one first and second, this one you will write here, that same thing, whatever you have got the solution, that term you write here, and the second term you write here. In terms of product you represent, that is your general solution. Is it fine, guys? So what I am telling, if I get a quadratic equation, you should try to find out the roots of that equation. That is the first step. Second step, what do? You will substitute the value of p as what? Dy by dx. Then we will solve for y. We will get the solution in terms of y for both the roots that we have called here 1 and 2 respectively. Those solutions you should be able to write in terms of product. ಈ ಥರ ಬರೆದುಬಿಟ್ರೆ that is your general solution of the given differential equation. Okay, you just have a rough idea now. You got something, ಏನಾದರೂ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಆದರೂ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ what is happening ಅಂತ?
Yes, sir.
Now we will solve one problem. We will come to know exactly what is happening in solvable for P. So simple example I have taken. First of all, look at the equation and just confirm me that whether it is a quadratic equation or a cubic equation or a quartic equation or something else. Tell me.
Quadratic equation.
Quadratic equation, sir.
ಅಲ್ವಾ, quadratic equation in terms of P. ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೆ ಏನು ಓದ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ, ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮೈನಸ್ 5x ಮೈನಸ್ 6 ಥರ ಇತ್ತು. ಓಕೆ, ಇಲ್ಲೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ, ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಫಾರ್ ಯಾವ ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ ಇದೆ ಎಕ್ವೇಷನಲ್ಲಿ, ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ವಾ, ವಿ ವರ್ ಸಾಲ್ವಿಂಗ್ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್. ನೌ ವಿ ಶುಡ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಫಾರ್ ಪಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ವಿ ಶುಡ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಫಾರ್ ಪಿ. ನಾ ಹೌ ಡು ವಿ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ದಿಸ್? How do we solve quadratic equation? By taking factors alwa. I should take two numbers. Okay, heli, how do we solve this?
Minus 3p minus 2p.
Minus 3p minus 2p ತಗೊಂಡೆ. Okay, we will see here minus 3 and minus 2. See, the condition is for factorization, if you multiply these two you should get how much, minus 6. If you add them together you should get minus 5. Are you getting?
Minus 5.
Yes, sir.
I am getting minus
Yes,
5.
sir.
How about this? Minus 3 into
No,
minus
sir.
2 is plus 6 alwa. So these are not the factors out there. How about
Minus 6p plus p, sir.
very good, p square minus 6p plus p minus
P,
6
sir.
is equal to 0. Check this also, minus 6 and 1 we have written. So when I multiply this, okay, I am getting minus 6. When I am adding this, I am getting, when I am adding this, I am getting minus 5. Is it fine? So this can be done. We can go ahead. Okay, what common we can take from the first two terms is p. I can take, I'll get p minus 6. From the second term, from the third term I can take 1 common, I'll get p minus 6 is equal to 0. Now I can take p minus 6 as common and p plus 1 is remaining is equal to 0. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆಯಾ? Are you people following?
Yes, sir.
So after getting this, what I said, here we have found out the roots of that equation, right? So this implies what, p minus 6 is equal to 0 or p plus 1 is equal to 0. This can be split, right? P minus 6 is equal to 0 and p plus 1 is equal to 0. This implies what, p is equal to 6. How about this, p is equal to
Minus 1.
Minus 1.
So this was our first step which I wrote generally. Okay, given quadratic equation na in terms of p na solve ಮಾಡಿ we will find out the roots we have got now. Okay, what is our second step? What was our second step? We will substitute p is equal to dy by dx in both sides, ಎರಡು ಕಡೆನೂ. So here p is equal to 6 is there. In place of p I am substituting dy by dx is equal to 6. Here I have p is equal to minus 1. I am substituting p value, that is dy by dx is equal to minus 1. Is it fine, guys? Is it fine?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now what we have to do, we have to solve for y. How can we solve this? Just see, can I write like this? Okay, we can write like this. Okay, Andra, this method you will learn
Yes, sir.
in your higher classes also. That name different ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಏನಂದರೆ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಸೆಪರೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ಸ್. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ನ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ತೊಗೊಳ್ತೀವಿ, ವೈ ಟರ್ಮ್ನ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ತೊಗೊಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಡಿ ವೈ ಇರೋ ಕಡೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ವೈ ತೊಗೊಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಡಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಇರೋ ಕಡೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ತೊಗೊಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಇಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಫೈನ್? ನೌ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ 6, ಸೊ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಾಟ್ 6 ಡಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್. ನೌ ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ವೈ. ನಾವು ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ವ ನಮಗೆ ವೈ. Integrating both sides, integration of dy is equal to 6 integral of dx. Illeno integration of dy is equal to minus integral of dx. Okay, now integration of dy is
Y.
Y.
we have to solve for y only, so I got y. How? By integrating both sides. 6 is constant, integration of 1 is with respect to x,
X.
so
X.
plus c is a constant. Okay, how about the other one? Here also I'll get y is equal to
Minus X.
Minus X.
x plus c. Okay, we have got the solutions in terms of y, is it not? Now I can write like this also, alva. Can I write like this?
Yes, sir.
ಸೊ ಈ ಬಂದಿರೋ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ಸ್ನ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀಬೇಕು. ದಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಯುವರ್ ಜನರಲ್ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಇನ್ ಸಾಲ್ವೇಬಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ಪಿ. ಸೊ therefore the general solution is, so what I said, those two, do you remember general form? 1 ಅನ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆದಿದ್ವಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಈ ಪಾರ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಐ ಆಮ್ ರೈಟಿಂಗ್ y minus 6x minus c. Second one, y plus x minus c. This will be your answer. Is it fine, guys?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Method ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆಯಲ್ವಾ? We will solve the second
Yes, sir.
problem. Okay, we will solve the second problem now. So examly they may ask in terms of p also, in terms of dy by dx also, but you should be able to identify that equation is solvable for p. How do you identify? p term ನೋಡಬೇಕು. p square ಬಂದುಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರಾಟಿಕ್. ಓಕೆ, p ಕ್ಯೂಬ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕ್ಯೂಬಿಕ್, p ಪವರ್ 4 ಬಂದಿದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕ್ವಾರ್ಟಿಕ್. ಓಕೆ, ಆ ಥರ ಅನಲೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಬೇಕು. ನಾವು you have this equation, you can rewrite like this, alva. We can rewrite like this, alva.
Yes, sir.
Why? Because p is equal to dy by dx.
dy by dx.
Now we have quadratic equation in terms of p. So now how do we solve this? Using if arithmetic ಇದ್ದಿದ್ರೆ, numbers ಇದ್ದಿದ್ರೆ, we could have given the factors, ಅಲ್ವಾ? Here we have variable also, independent and dependent both variables we have. So use quadratic formula. A is equal to x square p square, sorry, x square only. Okay, what is our b? xy, c is
XY.
equal to minus 6y square.
6y square.
Alva. Now quadratic equation we are solving for p. So quadratic formula ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, p is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac
4ac
divided by
divided by
2a.
2a.
Now I have the values of a, b, c that I will substitute and we will find out the value of p. This is equal to minus b is minus xy plus or minus square root of xy whole square minus 4 into x square of minus 6y square. Okay, is it fine guys? Only the substitution part I am doing. If any mistakes are there, just tell me in this part, substitution part. This is my a, this is my b, c. Just check.
It's correct, sir.
It's correct. Now it is equal to minus xy plus or minus square root of this. I can write it as x square y
X
square
square square.
minus of minus plus 6 fours are 24
24
x square y
x
square
square y square
square root as it is divided by 2x
divided by
square.
2x square.
Okay, now this is equal to minus xy plus
X
or
square
minus
plus or
square root
minus
of
root
25
25
yes
x square y
y
square.
square divided by 2x square.
2x square.
This is equal to minus xy plus or minus, I can rewrite this as
5XY.
xy
5x square.
5xy whole square,
Yes.
okay, divided by 2x square.
2x square.
Now the square and the square root
Root
will get cancelled.
and
So we will be remaining with minus xy plus or minus 5xy, okay, divided by 2x square. On the left hand side I have p. Now since we have plus or minus, I can write in terms of two factors, two solutions ಅಲ್ವಾ. two roots ಯಾವುದ್ಯಾವುದು, minus xy plus 5xy divided by 2x square. What is the other one? Minus xy minus 5xy divided by 2x square. Is it fine till here?
yes, sir.
So now
Yes, sir.
this is equal to 5xy minus xy is 4xy, correct, divided by 2x square I have. On the right hand side I have minus xy minus 5xy is
Minus 6.
minus 6xy, so divided by 2x square. Now cancel out the terms which you are which is possible here. 2 2s are okay, x with the square, here 2 into, here I'll get 3 x with the square. Okay, be careful with the with all the signs and the terms which are remaining and write. Here I have 2 y by x. What am I left with on the for the second one?
3y by x.
Minus
Minus
3y
3y by
divided by x.
3y by
x.
x. So we have
X.
found out the roots of root in terms of p. What is the second part? What is the second part? Substitute
P is equal to dy by dx.
p is equal to dy by dx. So here I get dy by dx is equal to 2y by x. Here I'll get dy by dx is equal to minus 3y by x. What do we do next step? We will cross multiply with
Cross multiplication.
ಹಾಂ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಇರೋ ಕಡೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಡಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ dy keep on the left hand side, 1 by y, okay, dy 2 by x dx. Is it correct? Just check.
Correct, sir.
Yes, sir.
How about the other one? I will write 1 by y dy is equal to minus 3 by x dx. Why I am not taking this 2 on the left hand side? Because I want the solution in terms of y. Again, I don't want any constants over there. Okay. Similarly, minus 3 I am keeping for x only, x side only. Okay, yakandre we want solution in terms of y. Fine. Now what do we do? After doing this, we will what? Integrate both sides. So integration of 1 by dy is equal to integration of 2 by x dx. Here integration of 1 by y dy is equal to integration of minus 3 by x dx. Okay. Now what is integration of 1 by y?
Log y.
Log
y.
Log y. Okay, is equal to 2 is constant, I have kept outside. Integration of 1 by x is
Log x.
plus. Here you can take log c, because since I want the solution in terms of y and y is along with the log, so constant can be written as in terms of log. Is it fine? So I have written log c. Now we will see how we cancel this log terms. Okay, log y you keep as it is on the left hand side. This term, can you write like this? Just see.
Yes, sir.
Which
Yes,
property,
sir.
which property we have used? N log m is equal to log m to power n. That property. Okay, just see this. Can I write like this? Can I write like this?
Yes, sir.
Which property we have applied now?
Yes, sir.
Log m plus
Log m
log
plus
n
log m.
is equal to log mn. That property we have applied. So on the left hand side I am remaining with log y as it is. Now log will get cancelled. I will get y is equal to x square c. For the other one, I will get log y square is equal to minus side, minus 3 is constant, integration of 1 by x is log x, okay,
Log x.
plus log c.
Log c.
See, can I write like this? Log c minus 3 log x. Can I write? So this is plus term, this is minus term. So log c I have written first, minus 3 log x on the second part. Is it fine? So now can I write like this?
Log x to the power minus.
No. Only 3 I am taking.
Okay.
Okay. See, can I write like this? Next step.
Yes, sir.
Which property?
Log m minus n is equal to log m divided by n.
Yes, that property. So log y. So both sides log will get cancelled. I will be remaining with c by x cube. So you have to write in terms of what? Product. So y minus x square c is equal to 0. Here you can write x cube y minus c is equal to 0. Right hand side do correct ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ?
Yes, sir.
So x cube y minus c is equal to 0. Therefore, how do you conclude now? Therefore the general solution is what? Y minus x square c into x cube y minus c is equal to 0. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆಯೇನ್ರೋ? ಈಸಿ ಆಗಿದೆಯಲ್ವಾ?
Sir.
Shall we go to the next problem?
Yes, sir.
Now you people will tell me what I should write here. I will not write unless you people tell. So this is our question. Okay, ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಾಂಪ್ಲಿಕೇಟ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಮಾತ್ರ you have to take carefully, that's all. Okay, is it a quadratic equation? First thing what you should do, is it a quadratic equation? You should check p square ಇದೆಯಾ?
Yes, sir.
p ಇದೆಯಾ? ಇದೆ.
Yes, sir.
ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಅದು ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರಾಟಿಕ್ in terms of p. So how do we solve? A is equal to
XY.
XY.
xy, b is equal to
3x square minus 2y square.
2y square, c is equal to
Minus
Minus
6xy.
6xy.
as usual you substitute the values of a, b, c in quadratic formula. So b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Here I get minus of 3x square. Be careful how I am writing, just see this. What did I do? Minus sign I have kept outside. In the bracket I am writing 3x square minus 2y square. Yake? Why I am writing like this? Because any idea?
Applicable to both.
Because of this minus sign. Okay, when you multiply this outside minus, ಇದನ್ನ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಇದು 2y ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ, ಪ್ಲಸ್ 2y ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಬಿ ಕೇರ್ಫುಲ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ವಿತ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ ಯು ರೈಟ್ ದ b term and remaining terms you substitute. What do we get? Plus or minus square root of b square is what? 3x square minus 2y square whole square. Okay, minus 4a is xy, c is minus 6xy, square root as it is 2a is xy. So this is equal to, now you tell me what I should do.
Two y square minus 3x square.
Yes, 2y square I'll get, because of minus plus ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. 2y square minus 3x square plus or minus as it is square root ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ರೂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಈಗ? ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ a minus b whole square ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಥರ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಅದು? a minus b whole square ಅದನ್ನು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
Yes, sir.
ಸೊ 9x power 4 plus 4y power 4 minus
12x square y square.
12x square y square ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಹಿಯರ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 6 4s are 24
24x square y square.
So whole divided by 2xy we keep as it is. Solve further. 2y square minus 3x square plus or minus square root of what can be written, rewritten, 9x power 4 plus 4 power y power 4. Okay, minus 12x square.
12x square y square
ಸೊ ಇದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ? ಇದು 12 plus 12x square
plus 12.
plus 12x square y square ಬರುತ್ತೆ, whole divided by 2xy. Okay, now how do we write next? 2y square minus 3x square as it is, we cannot change anything there. In the square root, what can be done?
3x square plus 2y square whole square.
3x square ಮೈನಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್
Plus
ಪ್ಲಸ್
plus
ಇರಬೇಕು ಅಲ್ವಾ. 2
2y square whole square.
ಓಕೆ, ಇದನ್ನು
square whole square.
ಇದನ್ನು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರಿವಿಯಸ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ ಅಂತ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ನಾವು 3x ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್, ಸೊ 9x⁴ ಬಂತು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟರ್ಮ್.
ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಸರ್.
ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲೂ ಅಷ್ಟೇ
ಎಸ್ ಸರ್.
4 ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ 3 2s are 6, 6 2s are 12, 12x² y² we will get. In the denominator you have 2xy, you keep as it is, this square and the square root will get cancelled. Write the remaining term 2y² minus 3x² plus or minus you are left with 3x² plus 2y², okay, whole divided by 2xy. Okay, now I have got in terms of plus and minus, so you separate this. P is equal to 2y² minus 3x², okay, plus 3x² plus 2y². It's better you keep in the bracket, otherwise you'll forget sometimes for the second term. P is equal to 2y² minus 3x² minus sign, okay, 3x² plus 2y². For both the plus or minus we have separated. Now solve further. What do we get? 2y² minus 3x², here I have 3x², okay, plus 2y², whole divided by 2xy. What can be cancelled over here? 3x² and 3x². ಹೌದಲ್ವಾ? So we are remaining with 4y² by 2xy. So 2 ones are 2 twos are y with the square. Remaining terms, what are the remaining terms?
2y by x. 2y by x.
2y by x. How about the second one? This is 2y² minus 3x² minus 3x² minus of plus minus 2y², all divided by 2xy. Now 2y² minus 2y² will get cancelled, so I'll be remaining with how much?
6x square divided by 2x.
2xy. So what can be cancelled? 2 ones are 2 threes are x with the square. What are the remaining terms now?
Minus 3x by y.
Minus 3x by y. Now substitute the values of p. P is dy by dx is equal to 2y by x. Here dy by dx is equal to minus 3x by y. Now you tell me what can be written? How can we separate this?
1 by y in
1 by y dy.
1 by y dy is equal to 2 by x dx.
Good. 2 by x dx. How about the other one?
Y dy
Yes.
is equal to minus 3x dx.
Good. Now next step is integration. So integration of 2 by x dx. Here also I'll write integration of y dy is equal to integration minus 3 I'm taking out, integration of x dx. Okay, this we know it is log y is equal to
Log
2 is constant,
2
this
log x
I'll write this as log c.
log
Okay, how about the other one? I'll get
y square by
y
2
square by 2 is equal to minus 3 is constant,
minus 3x square by 2.
2 plus c you will write, no? So here also you can divide by 2, because on the left hand side you have with whatever you have with respect to y, that you can divide alva. When I take LCM on the right hand side, I can cancel out the 2 on the left hand side and the 2 on the right hand side. Correct alvenra? So for that we will
Yes,
take
sir.
C by 2. See, I can take LCM now. This 2 on the right hand side and the 2 on the left hand side, I can cancel it out. So this can be written as y square plus 3x square minus c is equal to 0. How about the left hand side part? Here log y is equal to we have. Okay, first we'll write log y as it is. Tell me now, how can we write this?
Log x square plus log c.
Yes, log x square plus log c. How about the next one?
Log x square into c.
Into c. On the left hand side I have
C.
log y. So this is y is equal to x square into c. So this can be written as y minus x square c is equal to 0. Therefore, the general solution is y minus x square c into y square plus 3x square minus c is equal to 0. Is it clear, guys? The method?
Yes, sir.
You have understood this
Yes,
concept.
sir.
Okay, now I'll show some of the problems similar to this. Okay, some problems are little bit complicated, because we should know the basics of trigonometry as well to understand those problems. Is my screen is visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this equation, you see this question, this is example problem in your textbook. This is the first question. P square plus 2py cot x is equal to y square, cot x minus y square is equal to 0. Okay, like this you have. Similar, we will go in the same method. Can you see the quadratic formula and all? Same method we have done now.
Yes, sir.
Same method it goes, but some of the trigonometric functions we what is that, identities we should know. That I have written over here. What is that? Cosecant square x minus cot square x is equal to 1. So instead of that we will replace anta. Okay, ಈ ಥರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬರೆದು ನಾನು ರೆಡಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನೋಟ್ಸು. ಓಕೆನಾ? ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಟಾಸ್ಕ್ ಫಾರ್ ಯು ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಗೋ ಥ್ರೂ ವಿತ್ ದ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಓಕೆ, ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆಯಾ? ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಗೋ ಥ್ರೂ ವಿತ್ ದ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಇನ್ ಈಚ್ ಡೀಟೇಲಲ್ಲೂ ಬರೆದಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಏನೇನು ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ. ವೆರೆವರ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಡೌಟ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಆಸ್ಕ್ ಮೀ. ಓಕೆ ಕಣ್ಣ, ನಾನು ಕಳಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ಈ ನೋಟ್ಸನ್ನು.
Okay, sir.
ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಗೋ ಥ್ರೂ ವಿತ್ ಈಚ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್. ಯಾವುದೇ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೂ ಕೇಳಿದರೆ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಟೆಲ್ ಯು ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ. ಓಕೆ, ಕೆನ್ ಯು ಸಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಟ್ರಿಗ್ನೋಮೆಟ್ರಿ ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನಲ್ಲಿ. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ರಿಯಲಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್. ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋದು ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ರಿಯಲಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಯುವರ್ what is that, differentiation, integration as well as your trigonometric basics. ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ಟ್ರಿಗ್ನೋಮೆಟ್ರಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಲ್ವಾ? ಸಿ ಮೆನಿ identities we have used. See, some product, what is that, sum into product formulas, all those things we have used. See, is it visible? ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ?
Yes, sir.
Sir, excuse me, sir.
ಎಸ್ ಮಾ.
Sir, is it a 6 marker or 5 marker, sir?
ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನಾ? ಇಟ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಇನ್
Yeah,
ಪಾರ್ಟ್
like for how many marks?
5 marks ma.
Oh,
This comes in part D. Okay, 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 this is all about the first question, and I want to go to second question. See this, this is really complicated control. Yaudali second one. Can you see this, the second question?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ಪಿ ಪವರ್ 4 ಬಂದಾಗ ಹೇಗೆ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರೈಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ನಾನು ಬರೆದಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಓಕೆನಾ, ಅದನ್ನು ಯು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಗೋ ಥ್ರೂ ವಿತ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ಡೌಟ್ಸ್ ಬಂದರೆ ಕೇಳಿ. ಇದು ಹೈಲೈಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಲ್ಲ, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಏನಿದು? ಪಿ ಪವರ್ 4 ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಅಂಡರ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಲ್ಲ, ಅರ್ಥ ಏನು? ಪಿ ಪವರ್ 4 ಮತ್ತು ಪಿ ಪವರ್ ಕ್ಯೂಬ್ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಅಂಡರ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಲೈನ್. ವಾಟ್ ಡು ಯು ಮೀನ್ ಬೈ ದ್ಯಾಟ್? ಫ್ರಮ್ ದೋಸ್ ಟೂ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಐ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಪಿ ಕಾಮನ್ ಅಂತ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆಯಾ? ಒಂದು ಅಂಡರ್ಲೈನ್ ಇರೋದನ್ನು ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟೇಕನ್. ಒಂದು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಇರೋ, ನಿಮಗೆ ಆ್ಯನೋಟೇಷನಲ್ಲಿ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ರೀ. ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಪಿ ಡಿ ಎಫ್?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಕಮ್ ಟು ದ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ವೇಟ್. This is our second problem. Okay, see what we are doing here. P power 4 ಇದೆಯಲ್ವಾ, ದಿಸ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಈ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಇಂದ ಕಾಮನ್ ತೆಗಿಬೋದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ವಿತ್ ದ ಒನ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಎರಡು ಕಡೆನೂ. ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಯು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್? ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಲೈನ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ
Yes,
ಟೂ
sir.
ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್. ಹಿಯರ್ come to the next term, double underline, and this is our double underline. ಓಕೆ, ಇದೆರಡರಿಂದನೂ ಒಂದು ಕಾಮನ್, ಇದೆರಡರಿಂದನೂ ಒಂದು ಕಾಮನ್ ತೆಗಿಬೋದು. ಮತ್ತು ಟ್ರಿಪಲ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಲೈನ್ ಅಪ್ಪರ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಏನದು ಅಪ್ಪರ್ ಲೈನ್ ವಿಷಯ. ಎರಡರನ್ನು ಇದರಿಂದ ಕಾಮನ್ ತೆಗಿಬೋದು. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಟಿಕ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಇದೆರಡರಿಂದ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಕಾಮನ್ ಅಂತ ಅದರ ಅರ್ಥ. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ? ರೀಅರೇಂಜಿಂಗ್ ದ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು? ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಲೈನ್ ಇರೋದೆಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ, ಡಬಲ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಲೈನ್ ಇರೋದು ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ. ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಯು ಸಿ ದಿಸ್? ಪಿ ಪವರ್ 4 ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ದಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಪಿ ಕ್ಯೂಬ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ದಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಲೈನ್ದು ಇದು, ಡಬಲ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಲೈನ್ದು ಇದೆರಡು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಲೈನ್ದು, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇರೋದು ಟಿಕ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ದು. ಓಕೆ, ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಶಫಲ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಬಿಟ್ ಕಾಂಪ್ಲಿಕೇಟೆಡ್, ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಕೇಳೋದಿಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಲ್ಲಿ. ಬಟ್ ಹವೆವರ್ ಇನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ಇದನ್ನು ಆದಷ್ಟು ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ನೀವು, ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ಒಂದು ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಪಾರ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸಿ ದೀಸ್ ಟೂ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್. ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಯು ಸಿ ದೀಸ್ ಟೂ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್?
Yes, sir.
So I have taken p cube from these two terms. What am I remaining with? When I take p cube, I'll be remaining with p minus 1. This is done. ಮುಗೀತು, ಇದ್ರ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಮುಗೀತು. Okay, come to these two parts now. What can be taken out? xp square can be taken out. When I take xp square, I will be getting 1 minus p. This is also over. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಈ ಟೂ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಬನ್ನಿ. ಏನು ತಗೋಬೋದು ಕಾಮನ್ನು? 2y p ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್. ಓಕೆ, ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ರಿಮೈನಿಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ 1 ಮೈನಸ್ ಪಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಇದು ಫೋರ್ತ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಗೆ ಬನ್ನಿ. ವಾಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ಟೇಕನ್ ಔಟ್? 2xyp. ಓಕೆ, p ಮೈನಸ್ 1 ಕಾಮನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಈಗ ಎವ್ರಿವೇರ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಸಿ, ಎವ್ರಿವೇರ್ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್, ಯಾವುದೋ ಈ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಎವ್ರಿವೇರ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಸಿ, you are having p minus 1, 1 minus p, 1 minus p, p minus 1. Is it not?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
So ಈ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಸೈನ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ವಾ, ಎಲ್ಲಿ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಫ್ರಮ್ ಹಿಯರ್ and from here if I take negative sign outside, I will get this negative sign as well as this negative sign, ಮತ್ತು ಪಿ ಮೈನಸ್ ಒನ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಅದು 1 ಮೈನಸ್ ಪಿ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು ಪಿ ಮೈನಸ್ ಒನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇದು ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಪಿ ಮೈನಸ್ ಒನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಎವ್ರಿವೇರ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನೌ ಪಿ ಮೈನಸ್ ಒನ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಮನ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ನಾವು ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಇನ್ ಇದರಲ್ಲೂ ಬರೆದಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ವರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ಸಲ್ಲೂ ಬರೆದಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಏನೇನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತ. ಓಕೆ, ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಅನಲೈಸ್. ಟೇಕಿಂಗ್ ಪಿ ಮೈನಸ್ ಒನ್ ಕಾಮನ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಏನು ಉಳಿದಿದೆ, ಉಳಿದಿರೋದನ್ನು ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್. ಮತ್ತೆ ಏನು ಕಾಮನ್ ತೆಗಿಬೋದು, ಈ ಎರಡು ಟರ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಐ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಪಿ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಕಾಮನ್, ಮತ್ತು ಈ ಎರಡು ಟರ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಐ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಟೇಕ್ 2yp ಕಾಮನ್. ತೊಗೊಂಡಾಗ ಅಗೇನ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಸೈನ್ ಔಟ್ಸೈಡ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಪಿ ಮೈನಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಪಿ ಮೈನಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಪಿ ಮೈನಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಮನ್, ದಟ್ ಪಿ ಮೈನಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟೇಕನ್ ಔಟ್, ಯು ಆರ್ ರಿಮೈನಿಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ಪಿ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮೈನಸ್ 2yp. ಓಕೆ, ದೀಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ಥರ ಬರೆದ ಮೇಲೆ ಹಿಯರ್ ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಪಿ ಕಾಮನ್. ಈ ಪಿ ಕಾಮನ್ ಔಟ್ಸೈಡ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಪಿ ಮೈನಸ್ 2y. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲನೂ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಟರ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಈ ಥರ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಿದರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಕೇಳಬಹುದು. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆಯೇನ್ರೋ? ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಕೇಳಬಹುದು. ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ? ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಇಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ದಿಸ್ ಅಂತ. ಪಿ ಇಂಟು ಪಿ ಮೈನಸ್ ಒನ್, ಪಿ ಮೈನಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸೊ ಆನ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಇನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ನೋ ದ ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರ್ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಬರೆದಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಇಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಓಕೆ? ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ ಈ ಥರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ನು ನಾನು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಮತ್ತು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾ, ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ ಐ ಶುಡ್ ಗೋ ಥ್ರೂ ವಿತ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ಅದನ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆದಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾನು ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ. ದಿಸ್ ಪಿ ಡಿ ಎಫ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ 41 ಪೇಜಸ್. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನಿದೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾ, ಆಲ್ ದ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್, ಆಲ್ ದ ಎಕ್ಸಸೈಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸಾಲ್ವೇಬಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ಪಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದು ಎಕ್ಸಸೈಸಸ್ ಇದೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದೆ, ಎಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಸಮ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್. Here can you see this? What I have written for the second question? What is the solution I have written?
Same as
ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಮತ್ತು ಎಕ್ಸಸೈಸಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಲ್ವಾ. ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ 4th ನಂಬರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಪೇಜ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್. ಸೇಮ್ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿದೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ರೆಫರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೀವು. ಓಕೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಲೈಕ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸಮ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್, ಸಿ ವಾಟ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ರಿಟನ್ ಹಿಯರ್.
need to check question.
Because when we are solving for that, it is getting complicated. ಈ ಥರ ಕಾಂಪ್ಲಿಕೇಟೆಡ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಈ ಥರ ಬಂದಾಗ sometimes typing error will be there in the question. Okay, so I thought I'll write like this. ಇದನ್ನು ನೋಡೋಣ, ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾದರೆ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಟ್ರೈ ಟು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ಮತ್ತು ಇನ್ನೂ 2 ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇತ್ತು. ವೇರ್ ಈಸ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್? ಸಿ ದೀಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರಾಟಿಕ್ ಇಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಕ್ಯೂಬಿಕ್ ಇಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಅದನ್ನು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ ವಿ ವರ್ ಗೆಟ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ದ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ಸ್, ವಿ ವರ್ ಗೆಟ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ದ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ಸ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೋಸ್ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ವಿ ವರ್ ರೈಟಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 9ಅಲ್ಲಿ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಿವನ್ ದ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್. Okay, they have given the general solution. They are asking us to find out the equation. Idu I have to check how we can solve anta. Okay, that is why I have kept need to check. We will keep pending. I will try to do it and send you. This also idunu solution kottidare. This also needs to be checked. Okay, this is also a very important question. ಯಾವುದು, ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಪಿ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮೈನಸ್ 2 ಸೈನ್ ಹೈಪರ್ಬೋಲಿಕ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. ಇಂಥ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬರಬಹುದು. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಸೈನ್ ಹೈಪರ್ಬೋಲಿಕ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆಯಾ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಅನ್ನೋ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿನರ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಮಾಡೋರಿಗೆ. ಸೊ ಸೈನ್ ಹೈಪರ್ಬೋಲಿಕ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸಿ ಸೈನ್ ಹೈಪರ್ಬೋಲಿಕ್ಗೆ ಈ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಟಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾಸ್ ಇದೆ ದಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟೆಡ್ ಈಚ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ರಿಟರ್ನ್. ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಗೋ ಥ್ರೂ ವಿತ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಸ್. ಇಫ್ ಎನಿ ಡೌಟ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಆಸ್ಕ್ ಮೀ ಎನಿ ಟೈಮ್. ಓಕೆ, ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಇಟ್, ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಸಿ ವಾಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ಡನ್. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಇವತ್ತು ಮಾಡಿರೋದು ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ? ಸಾಲ್ವೇಬಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ಪಿ.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So to conclude with, I'll ask someone to explain me the method. Can I ask Farheen?
Yes, sir.
Tell me, ma.
From the starting, sir.
You just tell me the steps. Suppose I have been given a quadratic equation. So what I should do?
Okay, sir. So firstly, we'll check for the equation, is it quadratic or not?
Yes.
Then we'll separate it into two roots, the root 1 and the root 2.
Yes.
Then the third step is we put p is equals to dy by dx and start solving it normally for y. And like for both the root 1 and root 2, at last we need to get the answer in terms of y. So the general solution will be the product of the solution 1 and solution 2, which equals to 0.
Yes. Very good. That's all about today's class, Kandra. Okay. Is it fine? We'll stop now. If any doubts, no one is having any doubt in solvable for p. And very importantly, what test will be given based on today's class as well as previous classes. Don't neglect that. ಇವತ್ತು ಏನದು ಮುಂಚೆ ಮುಗ್ದೋಗಿದೆ ಪಾರ್ಷಿಯ ಯಾವುದದು ಬಿ ಡಿ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಇಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮುಗ್ದೋಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಟುಡೇಸ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಏನು ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಅದನ್ನೇ ಇದು ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಂತ, ಅದನ್ನೇ ಕಲ್ತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ, ಅದರಿಂದನೇ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. ಓಕೆ, ಡೋಂಟ್ ಡೂ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಆಸ್ಕ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್. ಓಕೆ, ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಅಪ್ಲೋಡಿಂಗ್ the question
Test on
paper.
Monday, na sir?
When do you want?
Tomorrow.
Fine, tomorrow also I can give.
Excuse me, sir.
Sir, Monday is only better, sir.
Who is talking?
Yes,
Ketana.
sir. Monday.
Sir, Monday na ಇರ್ಲಿ sir.
ಮಂಡೇನೇ ಇರಲ್ಲ? ಬೇಡ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟು ಮಂಡೇನೇ ಮಾಡ್ರೋ. ಸಂಡೇ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಎಂಜಾಯ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮನೇಲಿ.
Okay, sir.
ಮಂಡೇ
Thank you,
8
sir.
o'clock. ಓಕೆ, ಮಂಡೇ 8 o'clock.
Sir, excuse me, sir.
ಎಸ್ ಮಾ.
Sir, any update about exams?
No updates regarding exams ma till now.
Okay, sir.
ಬಟ್ ಬಿ ಕೇರ್ಫುಲ್ ಗೈಸ್. ಇವಾಗ ಲಾಕ್ಡೌನ್ ಓಪನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ಸು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಯಾವುದೇ ನನ್ನ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಂತಲೇ ಅಲ್ಲ ಕಂಡ್ರೋ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಲಾಸದು ಅಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸು ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ದ ಟೀಚರ್ ಇಸ್ ಸೇಯಿಂಗ್, ಡೂ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಲಾಕ್ಡೌನ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಟ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದೇ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ಯುವರ್ ಅಸೆಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅಟೆಂಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತು MCQs. ಒಂದು ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಏನಾದರೂ ಇಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ ಸರ್? ಆ ಥರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಏನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೋ ಅಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಯು ರೈಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಂಪ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕೈಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೋ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಯು ಡೂ. ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ದಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ದೇ ಮೇ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಅಟೆಂಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೆಗ್ಲೆಕ್ಟ್. ನೌ ಐ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ಓನ್ಲಿ 29 members ಆರ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಓಕೆ, ಎನಿವೇಸ್, have a good day, Kandra.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.